Hello students, welcome back once again in our online session. See students, we had started the chapter number 4 of our political science, that is key elements of democratic government. As well as we have cleared the concept of democracy. Democracy means what? Democracy means the government of the people, by the people and for the people. It means that in this democratic government, people or the people elect their leaders through voting, and this would through their voting, and this government is for the fixed period, that is for the 5 years. And people elect their leaders through voting, and again these elected leaders form their government. This government is called a democratic government, and these leaders or the representatives take decisions on the behalf of the people. So see students, in this way we have seen the concept of the democratic government. Now on your screen you can see that there is a world map, and on that map India and South Africa has shown. In both countries, that is South Africa and India, in both countries there is a democratic government. But let's see one of the example of South Africa. In South Africa's earlier days, there was a apartheid government. What does it mean? Apartheid government means what? Apartheid means the government on the basis of the separation on the basis of race. See, apartheid means what? The separation on the basis of race. This apartheid law was in the South Africa, apartheid law. But the South African people, that is the African National Congress. African National Congress, that is a group of people, fought in the leadership of the Nelson Mandela for several years. See, the Nelson Mandela was the leader of this struggle, of this fight. All these people fought against the apartheid law, and apartheid law for the several years, and finally in 1994, see, finally in 1994, this apartheid system demolished by the people, and democratic government came in existence in the South Africa. So after the South Africa, uh, this is the democracy. Then participation. See, in this democratic government, as we have seen that it is government of the people. People also participated in the work of the government. So today we are going to, in this lesson, what we have seen, the key elements means major elements that influence the work of the democratic government. So what participation means what? Sometimes what happen in this democratic government, there are unjust or the unfair decisions taken by the government. So some and people or the citizens of country are not ready to accept. So in the form of so in the for- so to oppose the government, so to oppose the government, people started to oppose the people started to fought against it, by participating it. How does they participate? They participated in the form of dharnas, rallies, strikes, signature campaigns, as well as they also, these people take the help of newspapers, magazines and TV to publish these unjust and the unfair decisions. See, on your screen, on the picture, you can see that these women are in the form of giving some slogans against the unjust or the unfair decisions of the government. That is the In this way they can participate. In this way, these people or citizens participate in the work of government. As well as another way for people to participate is by organizing themselves into a social movements that seek to challenge the government and its functioning. See, instead of rallies, dharnas, uposhanas and the signature campaigns, taking help of the newspapers, TV and the televisions, instead of these, people can also make their own organization to present their views. For example, member of the minority community, Dalits, Adivasis, women and other are often able to participate in this manner. It means that people also can form their organization to seek justice or to criticize on the work of the government. Say the next point is to resolve conflict. See, conflict means what? In Marathi we can say दंगे होतात, त्याचबरोबर वाद होतात, संताप होतो लोकांच्यामध्ये, ती कन्फ्लिक्ट. सो लेट्स सी नीड टू रिझॉल्व conflict. Conflicts occur, see the last paragraph. Conflict occur when the people of different cultures, religions, regions or economic background do not get along with each other. See, when the people, see, conflict किंवा वाद दंगे केव्हा होतात, की जेव्हा वेगवेगळ्या जाती धर्माचे लोक, भाषेतले लोक किंवा वेगवेगळ्या प्रदेशातले लोक जेव्हा एकत्र येतात आणि जेव्हा त्यांना इक्वल वागणूक मिळत नाही, इक्वल राईट्स मिळत नाही, तेव्हा असे कन्फ्लिक्ट होतात. See, it means that conflict occur when the people of different religions, different cultures, different languages, economic backgrounds come together and they did not get the equal chance. At that time these conflicts occurs. And what is the effect of the this conflict? ह्या conflict मुळे काय होतं? वाद दंगे होतात, त्याच्यामुळे काय होतं? It creates a fear and tension among the people. See, it creates fear and tension among the people. So how so let us see one of the example of this conflict. See, religious processions. See, you may have heard about the religious processions, मिरवणुका, धार्मिक मिरवणुका ज्या निघतात, and celebrations can sometimes lead to conflict. See, religious processions or the celebration जेव्हा केली जातात मोठमोठ्या, फॉर एक्झाम्पल आपण असं म्हणू की पॉलिटिक्समध्ये असेल किंवा वेगवेगळ्या धर्मांचे जर काही रॅलीज असतील, तेव्हा असे कन्फ्लिक्ट्स होतात. फॉर एक्झाम्पल द रूट ऑफ प्रोसेशन टेक्स मे लीड टू अ कन्फ्लिक्ट. रूट ऑफ एखादी मिरवणूक चाललेली आहे आणि त्या मिरवणुकीला काही लोकांचा विरोध असेल, तर तेव्हा अशा कन्फ्लिक्ट. मग तेव्हा काय होतं, तर थ्रोईंग ऑफ स्टोन्स, युझिंग बॅड लँग्वेज, बॅड गिव्हिंग कर्सिंग. द गव्हर्नमेंट ॲट दॅट टाइम व्हॉट हॅपन, police take a help and plays important role at the time of these processions or at the time of these celebrations. These politicians meet and try to arrive at the solution to meet the leaders of the both parties. मग अशा मिरवणुका ज्या प्रोसेशन्स असतात किंवा जे सेलिब्रेशन्स असतात, तिथं पोलीस स्वतः पहारा देतात, दोन्हीकडच्या लीडरना भेटतात आणि ते कन्फ्लिक्ट जो वाद आहे तो तिथं थांबवतात. सो ॲट टाइम देअर इज फिअर दॅट व्हायलन्स मे इरप्ट. व्हायलन्स होण्याची भीती असते कधी कधी ह्या कन्फ्लिक्टमध्ये. people sometimes throwing stones or trying to disrupt the procession. At that time people or that time police help and protect all these, stop all these things. This is the type of conflict. Another example we can see of the conflict is that when one of the river, when the river flows in one state and ends in another state, at that time this create a conflict in both states. समजा एखादी नदी दोन राज्यातून वाहत असेल, एखादी रिव्हर, फॉर एक्झाम्पल लेट्स टेक द एक्झाम्पल ऑफ कावेरी. लेट्स टेक द एक्झाम्पल ऑफ कावेरी. Kaveri dispute. Kaveri water dispute between Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. The water stored in Krishnaraja Sagar Dam in Karnataka is used for irrigating a number of districts and for meeting the needs of the city Bengaluru. The water stored in Mittur Dam in Tamil Nadu is used for crops grown in the delta region of that state. This arises a conflict. See, the Kaveri river which flows in both states, that is Karnataka and Tamil Nadu, both states use the water of this Kaveri river for their development, that is Karnataka and Tamil Nadu. But there is a conflict between both states on the sharing of the water. So sometimes what happens, this conflict arises because of the different things. See, another example, equality and justice. In our previous chapter you may have heard, you may have studied the example of Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, who is from the untouchability. The earlier practice of the untouchability, in this untouchability Dalits are there, but now our government has banned this untouchability and given equal rights when equal rights to all the people. So what happened, in earlier days there was untouchability and untouchability, and this group of people were denied the different facilities just like education, electricity, entering in the temples, entering into the temples, medical facility, all these things were denied to this group. But when But when government realized this matter, that such a practices must not continue and not good for the social welfare. In our constitution there is a provision made for the equal justice for all. So this is an example of equality. And the government also make different and the special provisions for the groups, special provisions for all the group of people and given equal chance. Then another example of inequality we can see in our society, that there is a special treatment has given for the boy child than the girl child. It means that special attitude, special care has given for the boy child and the girl child. This is another evil, we can say the evil in our society. But again, when the government understood the problem of this, or seriousness of this inequality, government provided a special things and the special facilities for the girl child, that is girl child, given a equal chance to the girl child. So students, in this way we have completed this lesson. In this lesson we have seen key elements, that is the major elements of democratic government, key major elements which influence the work of the government. For example, in democratic government is the government of the people, government of the people, because people through elections elect their leaders, representatives, and form a government. So sometime what happen, these people cannot accept the unjust and the unfair decisions taken by the government. So these people can participate through rallies, uposhan, dharnas, and other things, as well as they can take help of the newspapers, televisions, and the radios to present to present their views and make a protest, as well as sometimes they can make their own organization to protest against the government. So these are the different ways of participating government. As well as another thing we have seen, that is a conflict means wada dange, because of the some natural things, as because of some the social things, and government takes a step, or gives a justice, gives a justice to everyone. Equality and injustice, in this concept we have seen equality, government has given equal rights to everyone in the country, in the country, and justice to the country. See students, in this way we have completed this lesson. So as a homework you should read it very carefully and try to solve the exercise. Okay, thank you, and have a good day.